What's up everyone, I'm GQ and this is my new toy, the Tiberius, or actually better known as now as the First Strike T15. It is used, it is an older model, so this is the Tiberius version, not the First Strike version, but the name has still changed. Anyway, I just got this on Tuesday. It's now Friday. I have not shot this yet. I did an unboxing on Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, you know. And this is going to be my first time shooting this. I'm at Extreme Rage Paintball Park. On here I have a air through stock. So the air goes from my tank in my back into the stock with this line here, and I have a $20 red dot sight that I got off of Amazon. I watched some review on it on a real firearm, a torture test and everything, and this is freaking a bang for your buck, man. 20 bucks, can't go wrong with that. So I picked that up. I have a Fab Defense magwell on here. I have a Magpul grip that I am trading with my teammate. His name is Tank from New York, New Jersey. He's trading me the same exact grip, but for a black one. Got ants on me and shit. I have the stock barrel that you normally get with your First Strike T15. I have the flip-up sight that you normally get with your First Strike T15. All this is doing is co-witnessing with my red dot that I have on a 1-inch rail riser. Okay, so we're aired up. I have my mask on. I'm gonna take the magazine. I'll tell you about my setup in a little bit, but this is, or if I already did, whatever I decided to do in the video. I'll tell you my setup. This is already racked. Put the sight on. We're on fire. And here we go. Okay, we do have a chop. Okay, that's all the mags. Okay. So, we do have a break. I guess it was a chop, and I guess it was due to failure to feed from the magazine system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the magazine. I'm going to clean out the magwell. I'm going to try it again, but I'm not used to it because my 468 has a lock bolt in it. And the lock bolt system prevents any sort of chop due to misfeed of the magazine or anything like that, or a bad ball or anything. So I'm not really used to that, but I'm gonna send some air. Okay, so that's the First Strike T15. What a way to end the video. Feels like it's coming from the grip. Yeah. Feels like it's coming from right here. That's weird. Alright, what's up everyone? This is part 2 to the T15, the First Strike T15 shooting video, whatever. In the first part, it was because I changed this pistol grip out from the original one, and this is from Rap 4. They include this one with the DMR pistol grip for the 468s and the 468 DMR. This is the trigger frame grip that they give you. So I put this one in, and there's actually a little piece. I'll put it in a little picture so you can see. There's a little piece that when I installed this one, I didn't push in all the way. You have to push in that piece unless it'll leak like the way it did in part 1. That happened, so I fixed the problem. I dry fired it. It wasn't leaking. It was cycling fine. So now we're going to load up a fresh mag. I chronoed it on the chrono over there, and it's shooting at 280, 285. Okay? Oh, gotta charge it. See, I always forget that shit too. Okay, so charge it, air it up. Okay, airs up just nice. I'm gonna turn on my red dot, and we're gonna shoot at the tree to my 12 o'clock. We got a ball break. We got it. That's a chop. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother inserting that mag. That's a chop. Okay, this mag. Garbage. 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 You know what it is? You know what it is? I gotta do that mod that I keep seeing on Facebook. I gotta do that mod with that freaking CD case thing. I gotta do it because it's not pushing this button down far enough. It's not pushing this button down far enough. Yep, because see how the balls are not coming up? See how once I do this, the balls are not spewing out of the magazine? But when you slam it into the magwell like that, it pushes it immediately, so a few balls feed, but not consistently. Yep, see? Did it again. Yep, it's doing that bullshit. It's chopping every single ball. I gotta do that mod.
Okay, people, so another episode of GQ Wildlife. We got what we call a caterpillar here. Oh, we're irritating it. Is this the front or the back? Is this the front? I don't know. It goes in many different directions. Well, let's try to get it on this barrel swab here. Where'd my exit go? I don't know. Get on. Get on. Okay. Alright. Grab on there. Grab on there. Okay, we got it. Alright, so we're gonna move this. GQ's good with animal life. He lived.
Alright, so like I said, I saw this mod on Facebook. I don't have a CD case with me or a DVD case, whatever they used. It's a DVD case mod. Basically, if your T15 is chopping like crazy, it's because that this follower in the spring is not being released enough, so it's getting stuck and it's not pushing the balls all the way up. And what's causing that issue is this button right here. This button needs to be depressed all the way down like that. And what's happening is the mechanism inside the upper receiver. The mechanism inside the upper receiver is not depressing it, and I'm going to show you the upper receiver right now. So before we get started, we got to take the barrel out, we got to degas the marker, and put it on safe. Okay? Okay, now I'm going to show you the mechanism inside this all this paint inside here. It's all dirty now because this little stupid thing isn't doing its job. Okay. So I can see with you guys. Alright, so this button
where it's not a button, but it's like a little piece that sticks out. This is supposed to push down on this, and it's not pushing down on that like it's supposed to because it's not long enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if they have some super glue. If they don't, then I guess we're not doing the mod today. You know, I'm gonna clean this off first, make sure it's nice and clean. Then I'm gonna put a little dot of super glue, and then I'm gonna stick whatever I have that is this thick onto it. That is these dimensions, you know what I mean? This square here. I'm gonna stick something there on the super glue, so it sticks right there. And then when I insert the magazine in, it should give me that last little oomph that I need to push down this little thing. Okay? Like I said, it's supposed to be done with a DVD case, little piece of plastic off of it, but like I said, I don't have it with me right now, so I might improvise and get something else that is the same dimensions. Okay, so just give me a second. Let me see if they have some super glue, and I'll get right back here. Alright guys, so I would have been a little sooner on doing this. I mean, you guys aren't going to know how long it took me because I'm going to cut it, but they didn't have no super glue. I tried to ask another store around if they had any super glue, but nobody had super glue, so I had to buy some myself from down the street at 7-Eleven. Yeah, they didn't help me with shit. They don't even have scissors, because I wanted to cut a little piece of this plastic thing. They don't have scissors either, so. How's it going, man? Alright, so to do the mod, you need a little piece of plastic thing. And what I found was this thing on the floor. This is actually, if you don't know what this is, it's for the pizza, you know? The little table that they put on the pizza. This is that. So as you can see, I tried to cut off a couple pieces already. It's very important that you get the right size, so I tried like this size and this size, but they weren't right. So I cut it again, and like I said, the place didn't have scissors either. So what I did, I took this little flat screwdriver and I bashed the top of it like with a little mallet, pop, 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 a little piece off, and I warmed it up with this piece right here. And what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna stick this super glue. We're gonna put a little dot of super glue right onto this piece. I went ahead and cleaned up everything, as best as I can. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little dot of super glue right here. I'm gonna again make sure this is nice and clean so that that the super glue has a nice clean surface to stick on, right? Then I'm gonna put this little piece on the little dot of super glue, and I'm gonna hold it there, and it's gonna stay there. And I'm gonna put super glue around it so that it doesn't move. And then we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works. Okay. Alright, so I just finished cleaning it up the best I can. And why every time I try to freaking record a video, they freaking drive near me or something. Okay, brand new super glue. Ain't gonna be any problems now. Okay? Just one little. Oh, it's already coming out. Okay, that's it. That back. Oh shit! Got it on my finger. Shit. One dot super. We're gonna take our little piece. It's on. We're gonna leave it there now to dry. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm touching it a little bit and it's not budging. Give it a little bit more time. Okay, so I waited, what is it, like 10 minutes, and it's good. It's not budging now. Okay, I cleaned out my mags from the previous test when they were all chopping and stuff. So I'm gonna put the upper. This is the moment of truth. Will the mag go in all the way? It goes in. It engages. It locks. Okay, so when I take it out, it goes back in. But when it's in the T15, freaking jeez. The next moment of truth is shooting, and all the balls coming out of the magazine, and no jams or no chops. Okay, that's the moment of truth, and we're gonna do that right now. Okay. Now I'm transitioning from the helix mags with the loading rod to these winding things, and it's hurting the tips of my fingers. This is not GQ, but the look of the mags and the look of the marker, you know, that's GQ. But hurting my fingies on this little spinny thing, I don't want messed up fingies. That's not GQ. So I got this little thing, Allen key. Right there, that's it, no more. Little Allen key fits in that little hole. I'm gonna wind up all my 7 mags. $18, $19, $20. 20 rounds. Okay, all of them are 20 rounds. I have 7 mags. Now let's get on the field and let's shoot them all, and let's see if all of them feed perfectly, and let's see if the mod actually works.
Okay, so part 3 to the shooting, the the first strike. I always confuse that. I'm probably gonna always confuse that for the freaking rest of my life here. But the first strike, T15. Rack that back, air it up. I'm getting the hang of it, peeps. The moment of truth. The mod. Will it work? Here we go. Oh my God. So far so good. It was accurate too. I like that. I had one double feed when I was shooting over here, but that's a detent problem. Oh my God, oh, squirrel. No, but I'm plinking the skinny tree over and over again. Okay? A problem. No problems. Come on, no problems. No problems. Holy shit, look how many kids. What's up, guys? Double feed. No problems. Beautiful, beautiful. This mod, it really works, people. It really works. Perfect, beautiful. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Oh my god, this mod works. This mod works. So if your T15 is chopping like that, there you go. Mod it. I want to thank somebody, man. I seen it on Facebook. And you know what? I'm going to put the name. There was 2 people who made a video, and I don't know who was first to do it, but I'm going to put both their names in the description if I can find it again on Facebook. I'm going to put both of their names in the description and thank them for telling me about that mod. All it was, just needed to push that down a little, like 1 little centimeter more. So thank you, and I'm going to go play a game with this thing. I'll see you all in the next video or whatever. Thanks for watching.